I don't have anything negative to say about Sean Combs because my experience was not what the world has seen and how he's been, misrepresented. I'm not saying that every man is perfect. I'm not saying that all of us don't have flaws, but I can't, with any sense of humanity, not recognize the valuable contributions.
You need to shut the fuck up. You need to shut the fuck up.
What's up, y'all? I just wanted to say something. I feel like niggas like Usher, we need to keep young artists away from them. If Usher doesn't have the wherewithal and the capacity as an adult man in his 40s, I believe, to hold Diddy accountable and to speak out against what he has done, Usher, I feel like, has the perfect story to break this thing, right? Because Usher went to live with Diddy when he was young. Usher, I believe, in an interview said that when he lived with Diddy, he saw things that a young kid should not ever see.
I moved to New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
There's a story allegedly about Usher having to go to the hospital from possible anal penetration.
Puff and Usher did have a situation. And that situation led Usher to the hospital. Now, I let Usher explain that to y'all. I let Usher tell that story. But how dare you say a man that groomed you, you gonna give him a pass? Bro, you know I know. Let me reframe you on something. Remember, Usher? We was at the Swiss Hotel. Puff had Kim in the room. Had one of Keith Sweat's baby mothers in the big room outside the master bedroom. He came outside in his robe. She gave him a fellatio right there. His back was turned to me. She gave him a fellatio. You knocked on the door. I came and opened the door for you. Puff went in the room. You came in the room and kissed that girl dead in her mouth. Now I'm telling that because you taking up for somebody that you know and a lot of more people know didn't do you right when you was at Diddy camp.
You have continued to have this bond with this man, which I feel like it could have been a fear factor. Like I said, fear factor, a thing because of fear. And the thing is, you grow into an adult and you're allowing this man to still have power over you. I feel like he's trash because he can tell the truth about it. I wonder if he had anything to do with Justin Bieber. I wonder if he is why Justin Bieber is the way he is, because you can tell that Justin Bieber has trauma. Something must have happened to him. And if Diddy is this weirdo ass creep, and if all of these people in the industry are predators like they are, it's not far-fetched to think that something happened to Justin Bieber. I'm also going to go out on a whim here and say that I also believe that my fave, yes, the problematic king himself, King Taurus, King Toxic, I believe that Chris may also have had some type of dealings with predators in the industry. You gotta remember, Chris came out when he was like around 14 is when he started with the music, like music business things. I do believe that there are stories about Chris having to deal with stuff, and we just don't know about it, or he's never just said anything about it. Because he was young boy in the industry. B2K has had stuff happen to them in the industry. There's so many of them, right? So when I see kids like Jadon, and I know that Usher is choosing to not speak out against things that have happened, especially when it comes to Diddy, it makes me feel like I want him to stay away from the young niggas. I want Usher, keep niggas like Usher away from the young boys. I'm at that point where I feel like the industry is a place for predators to prey on people. The industry is already like, oh, you want money, huh? What you gonna do for that money? And I feel like you really can't get into it without giving something up. You either giving up that butt, you giving up that mouth, you giving up that cooch, but I feel like you have to let go of something to have access. I really do believe the way, like, even like I saw Illuminati, she did a video about Jeepers Creepers. I never watched Jeepers Creepers, but I know kids did. A lot of kids did. That nigga was a predator. To know that the niggas on Nickelodeon were predators. Like all these motherfuckers. And me seeing people still put their kids out here with these grown-ass motherfuckers makes me feel uncomfortable. Because we're realizing all these motherfuckers, a large majority of the people in the industry are perverts and are predators. And they're going to take away your dignity for the money, for the bag. And Usher, stay away from Jadon. Stay away from Paradise. Because you over there trying to show Paradise some moves. And Paradise seems like a shy kid. He's not like typical R&B. He's a little bit of alternative music. Stay away from them young men. Because if you can't recognize and say that you went through shit with Diddy, and y'all keep using this like bring people down, the fact that y'all don't want to call people out on their bullshit is fucking disgusting. So keep these young boys, these young girls, these kids with dreams of becoming something away from motherfuckers who has trauma and wants to put it on them. Because remember, when someone is violated, there's a chance they become a violator. And if they don't deal with it, it could be possible even greater than what they had to experience. And remember, there are people in the world who feel like if I had to go through it, then you have to go through it too. If a man who is in his 40s, in his 30s, and I will even say in his 20s, cannot admit and cannot hold someone accountable for violating them, for doing them wrong, and wants to protect, because the thing about Usher is your shit goes so fucking far that you could be like, because of what happened to me, then this is what I did and I'm working on it, but you're not doing it, which means if you are, like, if there is a recording of you, because it literally is like, this happened to you because you were in close proximity with him, and then he took advantage of you and he used it against you and all that shit. He is the... Usher, you're a fucking weirdo. You're a fucking weirdo. You're a fucking weirdo. Get some help. You know that nigga probably tried to snatch your ass. If he didn't, he tried. He had you in fucked up situations, talking about fighting over cereal in the morning.
Bed at night, no homo, no, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close, but it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No, I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shouts out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, I don't want it to come close to the bed, at all. Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like, check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
Yo, what the fuck did Puff just say?